Good morning. Have you ever heard somebody say, I'm just loving life, or I'm living the good life? Maybe all of us have said that at some time. I hope so. But what does it really mean to love life? To be living the good life? What does that mean? What does that mean to you? What do you think that means to other people? For some people, living the good life means having wealth and having all of the trappings of wealth. And if I could just have enough money, then I would love life. For other people, it's going to Margaritaville. It's living a life of leisure, being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, just hanging back, no worries whatsoever. For some people, living the good life would be academic or social achievement, to be thought of as the smartest person in the room, to win that coveted prize or that coveted title. For some people, the good life would be having all of the trappings of power, or in this case, with this coat, also the trappings of good style. That would be the good life. I'll tell you that oftentimes I feel like that I'm living the good life simply by living here on this farm. And for many people, that's not the good life, but it has been for us. But in fact, none of these things are actually living the good life. In Psalm 34, which is also quoted in 1 Peter 3, the psalmist asks, "Which of you loves life and desires to see many good days?" Which of you does that? It's all of us, isn't it? All of us love life. All of us want to see many good days. We want to love life and live the good life. And the psalmist then answers or gives the secret how we do that. And it is a little bit surprising. Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies. Turn back from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. If you want to read the expanded version of this, you only need to read the Sermon on the Mount that Jesus gave, Matthew 5 and 6. Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies. Let your yes be yes and your no be no, says Jesus. Live a life of simple but profound integrity. Turn back from evil. Love your enemies. Don't repay evil for evil. Don't fight fire with fire, but love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you, and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Seeking peace is more than just saying, I'm going to swallow this and kind of just let it pass or try to ignore it. But seeking peace is going out and trying to make reconciliation where we can. Not letting other people get away with doing things which take away from peace, but also recognizing the ways that we contribute and offering our sincerest apologies and attempts at reconciliation and asks for forgiveness as well. The idea there is that we live beautiful lives in which we are committed to God. That is what a lot of the Sermon on the Mount tells us to be, to trust in God, to be committed to God, to live lives of integrity, but not simply so that I have all of that within me, but so that whoever and whatever I encounter will begin to be transformed, not by my power or my righteousness, but by the righteousness of God that I have trusted myself into. And so, if we want to live the good life, if we want to have many, many good days, what do? We practice simple honesty. Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies. We turn back from evil, living lives not only of integrity, but lives of love and compassion. We do good for all of those around us. We seek peace and we pursue it. All of that sounds difficult, but when we place our trust in God, when we ask God to direct our paths, it really isn't that hard at all. And so I invite you this day, take your life, place it into God's hands, and see what God can do to give you the good life and to give those around you the good life as well. God is with us. Amen.